Okay, okay. Here we go. I don't expect this to be like a fun time for everybody, but you know, we're gonna give it a try. We're gonna give it a try. I'm gonna do best of threes. I think everybody's doing a ladder, the best of one ladder, but I think best of three will be better prep if we're gonna be doing. Did I qualify for Worlds? No, I didn't even try this season. I I still like my biggest hangup with trying to qualify for Worlds is, bro, I just don't have like the time to travel. It's so time consuming. I'm hoping with Champions they give us a way to qualify without having to travel so much. All right, so first things first, let's look at their speed control options. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like I might be able to go to some California regionals, but that's just because I can get cheap flights through Allegiant. But like if I'm gonna try to go to like the internationals and stuff, it's crazy. Yeah, 10K. Holy crap, man. 10K. That's crazy. Whoa, that's crazy. I don't know if I could do 10K. That's a little much for me. Yeah, that's nuts. Were you able to qualify though? Okay, we got Life Orb. I kind of want to just protect and kowtow. I didn't do anything. Nice. Okay, so now what I want to do. Dang, nice, dude. That's sick, though. Like, at least you didn't spend 10K and didn't qualify. For me, I feel like I'd spend 10K and not even get close. I feel like we might need Dragonite later, so we're going to save him. And I'm not really scared of this Regidrago currently, so I'm going to try and I'm going to break the... Oh, I don't know why you would do that. That's kind of crazy. Because now I can Razzle Dazzle and kind of just Sucker Punch things to death. Okay. Oh, you're moving to Utah. No way. What's bringing you out this way? Choice Scarf, huh? Uh-huh. Ow. Ow. Hit me with it. Bonk. Perfect. Nice. We didn't miss, guys. We didn't miss. I think I'm gonna... Maybe I should have tailwinded there. That might have been better, knowing that he's Choice Scarf. Yeah, because I still won't be able to outspeed him. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Great test got that defense. Nice. Boom, 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 boom. Very good. It'll be fun. Dude, I'm right there with you. I am super over Scarlet and Violet. I'm really, really over it. Like, and it's not that they were bad games either. It's literally just like I've done everything there is to do in them. I have over 600 hours in Scarlet and Violet from training and battling and everything you can do. I'm just like, I'm ready to move on. And I really am so over Terra. I'm really excited to just get back to Megas and not have to deal with Terra or Dynamax. I feel like they're just horrible mechanics. And so I'm really hoping that Champions is Mega, and it's Mega for a while. And I hope that the Dex is very similar to a regional Dex format, because those are easily the best. Yeah, 600 hours is crazy. Like, dude, I'm so over this game right now. And I've gotten like all my time and money out of it too. Okay, we're gonna go Dragonite. Dragonite, King Gambit, Fluttermane. We're just gonna run back the same 4. Okay. That's also one where I'm like, I'm not sure that does much. Yeah, I'm not really. So we're gonna match Tailwind here. Hey, what's up, chicken? How's it going, my friend? Oh, okay. And then, yeah, he just deletes me. Okay. Kowtow Cleave. But now he's stuck into Power Gem. Okay. Okay, so what's my play here? Icy Wind, Focus Sash, Rock Slide, and I think we just Kowtow, honestly. Okay, he decided that Tailwinding wasn't worth it, I guess. There's the Urshifu. So, okay. we gotta make a little. We gotta do a little thinking here, everybody. Gotta do a little thinking here. So we can Rock Slide here. If he close combats, I'm not really worried about it. If I'm being for real, so I'm actually just gonna low kick. Yeah, very nice. Let's see how much this low kick does. Decent amount. I think we Rock Slide again. I'm not afraid of what this Golden Go is packing, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna flinch him anyways. Well, here's the thing, is I don't know if you watched my Terra video when but the only reason they came out with that was a good clean 2-0. So we're doing a ladder grind right now. So for those that are wondering, GIO, the current world champion, has basically challenged the Utah scene to like basically said, I can beat anybody. Like, I'm not scared of you guys. You all suck. Not in those words. He's nice, of course. But we're basically doing like a ladder grind to see whoever gets the highest on the ladder will be the squad that fights GIO. So I said in my Terra video that the only reason they did open team sheet was because of Terra, because they knew how crazy Terra actually is. They've never done this before, ever. 8 generations of closed team sheet, but all of a sudden, because of Terra, now we're doing open team sheet, and it's literally just because not knowing what your opponent's random type they're going to change into to screw you over would make everybody hate it. And so they made it open team sheet. So I think it's not out of the realm of possibility for them to see how much of a like warm welcome open team sheets got, and then keep open team sheets just going forward because everybody liked it. But I personally would like to see them go back to closed team sheet, because the ability to conceal tech and information throughout your games is a skill that has been lost. And a lot of people, like that I know personally, and like you said, like I was actually good in closed team sheet. A lot of people, that's how they built. They built by using techs that people wouldn't see coming, that would surprise you, catch their opponent off guard, and then they could like get the upper hand. It was a good skill to have to conceal this information, but open team sheets has eliminated that skill set and I would like to see them go back to it. Add the second replay now. Sure, man. Well, we could throw down a little bit. I'm just doing some real dedicated practicing. But if I'm always down for some throwdown if you are. This is a team that I think has potential to do well. I think I just need to learn how to use it the best way. Do you want to battle right now? Send a challenge to Reg FML. I don't know if you can see my... Just send a challenge to what to Reg FML. Okay. I was like, what's your username? Okay. Reg FML. All right. I sent it. Dude, Great Tusk is honestly kind of a sick mon. It's just like Booster Fluttermane is the worst. It is the worst. Oh no! What is this? What am I looking at here? What's happening? Our dad, I'm afraid. I'm scared. Cornerstone, Focus Sash, Citrus Berry, Covert Cloak. I'm afraid. I am afraid. All right, up chicken. No cheating. No cheating. So it seems like with this team, I've been drawn to this Dragonite King Gambit lead. I feel like it just I don't know, it's just like it gives me some comfort in and I don't mind it. Belly Drum, Shell Sidearm, and Drain Punch. Guys, check this out. Oh, he Terra'd? Boo. This is why I hate Terra. This is why I hate Terra. Ow! Because otherwise, that would have been a really good play for me. Oh, that sucks. All right, here we go. Now we begin to just see what we can do in the next few turns. Then just hope that quick draw does not activate. Oh no! It worked! Oh, it worked! He got it when he needed it. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, he got it again. Ah. Wow. All right. Nice. Terra Fairy definitely put me behind there. The Sleep Powders and the Terra Fairy definitely put me behind. We could try to match it with our own like Lilligant Torkoal. And then have Fluttermane and King Gambit in the back, potentially. So we're gonna protect and Leaf Storm. Try to break a Focus Sash here. Or is it better to just Eruption and Sleep Powder? Just like trade Sleep Powders. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So that's going to be our first turn burned. After you hit the Sleep Powder. Nice. Eruption. Protect. Nice. Eruption. We need to get rid of the Lilligant, because then that helps take care of some of the pressure off of King Gambit. Perfect. Yeah, that's fine. I feel like I can live with that. Okay. I might be able to use my King Gambit here. So we're just gonna Heat Wave and we're gonna Power Gem. Nice. Okay. So now he's stuck into Shadow Ball with Terra Fairy. There we go. All right. That was better. A little sketchy, but we got there. What can we do in return here? Like, do we do the same thing? He outspeeds me. Like, I don't think Dragonite is horrible. Do we go back to King Gambit? Part of me wants to do these guys again. So we're gonna Tailwind, and we're going to Iron Head. If he's close combating, he's not Trick Rooming. I mean, if he's close combating, he's not Sleep Powdering. But he might just be trying to set up a Trick Room, right? So, but if he does that, we can try to just like match the Torkoal and Trick Room and just go for broke, right? So I say we Scale Shot and we Iron Head. Oh, that sucks. He crit me. Double crit. I think that's game. Oh, dang it. Yeah, that's it, I think. Keep missing. Oh, man. Ah, shoot. Not much I could have done, I guess, after the crit. Let's see, where's game? What game is this? Game 3, game 2 of 3. Take me to game 1. There it is. Game 1, copy. Add replay. Let's watch game 1 again. Yeah, I couldn't type in chat either. That was a little weird. Yeah, that was a good game. Well done, well done. Let's see. Yeah, it says like my internet provider is spamming or something. Okay, so Terra Fairy, I could have read that and tried to do Iron Head. Let you get a Belly Drum off. Here after you, Drain Punch. Still asleep. Bring in Great Tusk. Earthquake, just to get some damage down. Sleep Powder connects. There's the Tailwind. Cell Side Arm. Okay, not bad. Switch out so I'm not stuck into Earthquake. Miss my Scale Shot, which lets you get the Leaf Blade off. But I read good on the Drain Punch. Bring in Great Tusk. Terra Fairy. There. Not bad. Here I'm actually not in a bad spot, but Quick Draw activates. Taking out my Flutter Mane, and then there's not much I can do from there. Okay. Try to reposition using Tailwind after losing King Gambit. Oops. Losing King Gambit to make way for Fluttermane to try to make a comeback. Comeback. Shell side was able to pick up Flutter and couldn't close with Great Tusk. Dude, yeah, thanks for tuning in though. I haven't talked to you in forever. Hope you're doing good. Okay, game 2. Let's walk this. Game 2, Slowbro, Lilligant. Decided to not do the protect game and just burn a turn of sleep. Shell side, that's fine. I just needed to hit this, and I did. No turn 1 wake up. Protect to break Sash. Good. Wake up. Good. What else can I do here? Sleep Powder Mist was big for me. Clearing the... Nice. So let me clear the Slowbro. So that's good. Torkoal, Fluttermane. Here I feel like I had the game wrapped up either way. Either Eruption kills the Fluttermane or makes it at least slightly dead, or I kill the Torkoal. Yeah. Yeah, so I had that. That was a good game. I played that one well. Copy, add replay. My game plane. Okay. And then game 3. Could I have done better in this game 3? Fluttermane boom, because I felt like you were going to switch it up. I didn't think you were going to go Slowbro again. Here I was going to Tailwind and Iron Head, because either way... Because, you know, I can live the Dazzling Gleam and then get a Tailwind, and then I can be in a position to start doing damage in the next turns. The crits, unfortunately, made that plan obsolete, and then the Sleep Powder. Was there any way that I can come back from this? Dazzling Gleam. Like, I needed to... Like, maybe if I had Dazzling Gleamed... Turn 1 wake up Iron Head, but I don't have any control over that. Yo, what's up? How's it going? Thank you, man. I put a lot of work into this office of mine. I'm just doing some training here. I'm the current world champion, GIO, has challenged our local scene here in Utah basically to like a gauntlet match. Basically said we were a bunch of chumps and he could beat every one of us in the nicest way possible. And so I'm a little rusty, but I want to at least like feel like I can give him a run for his money. So I'm doing some dedicated practice, talking about my games, looking over my games, doing replay review, So we're gonna see what happens here. So I decided to Dazzling Gleam and to try to match it. That was good. If I had woken up, maybe, but I Sucker Punch, so it wouldn't have mattered. Here, Leaf Blade, good. Wake Up, Iron Head, that was a good switch. And then I get that off. Sleep Powder misses. I missed the Heat Wave. They get that off. Yeah, I just don't think I played that last game very good. Let's do this. Teen struggles versus faster offense. How do you spell offensive, guys? We'll just do offense teams. It's going good so far. I just did a battle with another one of our locals, and I was just looking over the best of 3. Yeah, offense. Thank you. Do you ever like have that where you're like trying to spell a word, you don't know how to spell it, or you keep messing up how you say it, so you just change it for a different word that's easier? I can't spell offensive, so we're just gonna say offense. Not bad. Okay. Yeah, I think just after like my plan here was just like either way I felt like this would be okay, because either way I'm either getting a Tailwind up or, you know, Iron Heading, and then getting crit on both and losing my speed control, I just don't know how I would have been able to recover from that, if at all. Getting crit on both and then put to sleep just made it so that there was no way for me to get back in the game. At least with what I brought. I don't even think I could have brought anything else that would have mattered. Oh my goodness, what is this? Ditto. Okay, hold on. Dynamic Punch. Okay, I'm seeing the skill swap here. Okay, interesting. Is it booster energy or is it special? I think we go... Let's go Torkoal Lilligant. King Gambit as a switch in case they lead these guys. And then Fluttermane. Special attack. Did you guys see that? What the heck? My son went before the Quark Drive. Is that supposed to happen? Terra Water, Skill Swap, Heal Pulse. Okay, we're just gonna protect and we're gonna Sleep Powder. If we can get a Sleep Powder, we're actually like so good. Okay, we missed it, so now we're gonna do a switch. Damn it. Now we gotta switch. Okay, we're switching up. We're switching up. Son of a bitch. Okay. We're kowtow cleaving, everybody. We are kowtow cleaving. Are you also using Iron Crown, the Sai spam? I actually really like Indeedee. Psychic Terrain is my favorite way to stop priority because I can have it on and off. Like I can like switch Indeedee in and out and still keep my priority control, unlike for a graph where it has to be on the field. Because I really liked Tapu Lele in 2017, and Psychic Terrain's just kind of been my favorite ever since then. Do 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 do. Ability Shield. So I went to a lot of regionals in 2017 and 2018 when I was first playing the game. I won the 2017 regional in Utah, and I was able to get top 4 and top 16 at subsequent tournaments in 2018. Shortly after that, my wife had our second kid, and so I decided, well, time to retire. So I haven't been to very many tournaments ever since then. But there was a time when I used to go crazy. Stone Edge, huh? Oh, right on. Do you go to very many yourself? Do you how many of them do you go to a year? Quick ditto. See, I would like to go to like one a year. I'd like to start getting back to like one a year and start trying to like actually train and get back into fighting form. So I really don't think that I had like a bad matchup, if I'm being honest. I think missing both of those sleep powders weren't great, but I still think I gave it a good try. I'm thinking we, instead of Fluttermane though, we go Dragonite this next one. What's been your best placement so far? Have you made day 2? Dude, this is the one. This will be it. Orlando Regional, your first day 2. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. It's going to be so cool. What team are you running? What are you going to rock? Do you know yet? Or do you like build your team like the day before like some people? Okay, we got a sleep powder off. Let's see if we can do something with it now. See, I'm the type of person that if I'm gonna build a team myself, I have to do it like a month before. But there are a lot of people that say that you shouldn't do that. What? That's not fair. Turn one, wake up after all that missing I did last game. Lame. Okay, I see you. They don't know I know this trick. Oh, and he lives? What? I did 50% last time. Dang, that sucks. I must have high rolled and then mid rolled or something. I must have high rolled the 50% because I thought I'd get him. See how much this does. Decent. So here's, okay, let's think about this. So he has a couple options here. He could protect and sleep powder. He could switch out. I think my safest option here, regardless, is to just protect and kowtow cleave. Okay. So now what does he do? He brings in Golurk. Hits me with the dynamic punch, probably, right? But I'm faster than Golurk unless he wakes up. Nice. So when I was in the community back then, I was relatively known because I didn't start like showing up to tournaments until 2016. And when I won the regional in 2017, I did it undefeated, and I beat quite a few really good players to win. So I mean, when you won a regional back then, everybody, and it's kind of same with today. Everybody kind of knows who you are. And then when I got top 4 and then top 16. People knew who I was. But then after retiring 2019, people kind of stopped knowing who I was. Dude, what's up, Stead? Stedders VGC. Dude, hey, thank you so much, my man. Yeah, I actually haven't been streaming like a ton. This is my first stream in a long time. But I have, so the current world champion, GIO, he challenged like the local scene here to a gauntlet, basically saying that he could beat every one of us. And I'm feeling like really rusty. So I was like, what if I just do some streaming and I do some practicing just on stream, and then if some people that have been watching my videos turn up, like I can actually like interact with some of you guys. So I will be streaming a little bit more this week in the evenings. So feel free to like lurk and just hang out. I can't promise that I'm going to be like super entertaining because like I said, I'm kind of doing some like serious like reflective practicing, so I'm not like using crazy stuff or being silly. I'm trying to like focus, lock in, become the Pokeball, be the Pikachu. Yeah, I know Wolf. Everybody knows Wolf. Guys, what is happening? Hypnosis, Trick Room, Skill Swap, Rock Slide. Assault Vest. What? What is happening? Oh, dude, that's like so nice. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do. That was so nice. If I could inspire anybody at all, I feel like that's all I could ask for, to be honest. Okay, well, we stopped them from getting the skill swap one-hit KOs, so that's sick. Oh gosh. Let's just go Leaf Storm and we'll Eruption. Do I have any advice before going to a tournament? So here's the thing about tournaments. And this is kind of like the hardest thing to like really grasp is you can prep as much as you possibly can, but you have to be okay with things you can't control. And what I mean by that is let's take, for example, the most recent tournament I went to is San Jose. This was a year ago, I think, at this point. I went with my two little brothers who had never been to a tournament before, and they really wanted to go, so they asked me to go with. And I built a team. Steaders, thank you for the follow, my friend. Appreciate that. Welcome. Good to meet you. Thank you for watching my content. I really appreciate it. I built a team that its only bad matchup was Zamazenta Rain. So like Zamazenta with like Pelipper. Because I was using a Trick Room team with Torkoal. So it had Wide Guard and the way to shut down my son. But the archetype itself was so out of meta that I was okay with that being my bad matchup because it wasn't something that was popular even a little bit at the time. So I go to the tournament and I play 5 rounds, and 4 of those rounds are versus Zamazenta Pelipper teams. And I'm like shocked. I'm like, oh man, did I read the meta wrong? I must have read the meta wrong. I really thought that this team had fallen off. Come to find out, after looking at the usage reports, there was only 5 Zamazenta Pelipper teams in the entire tournament. I played 4 of them. My only bad matchup, by the way. So even though I had built this team that I was really confident in, and I gave it to my little brother, who then day 2'd with it on his first tournament ever, because that's how strong the team was. But just this one matchup. He didn't run into any of them. I ran into 4 of them. He day 2'd. I got knocked out in round 5. And so you're gonna go to these tournaments and you're gonna prep the best that you can prep. You're gonna go in with as much confidence as you can, but you gotta be okay that sometimes you're gonna run into the bad matchup 4 times in a row, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's like the really hard thing about going to tournaments, is that who you play and what they're using in large determines how your tournament will go. And that's just something out of your control. Okay, let's see here. Let's watch this back. Oh, you're in Utah, Steaders? No way. I know a lot of the Utah guys. The Utah scene is sick. Yeah, they really do. Isn't that crazy, though? Isn't that so crazy? I ran into 4 out of 5 of them. My only bad matchup where it's like almost an auto loss. And I ran into 4 of them. Meanwhile, my little brother, who barely plays VGC, day 2's with my team. The same team that I just gave him the same team. And he made day 2. Like, and that's what I mean, like the contrast of our runs is I ran into every bad matchup. He didn't run into any of them. I got knocked out like round 3. He made it to day 2. It's just something that you can't control. What part of Utah are you in, Steaders? Okay, here I make a good play, go for the sleep powder. It should work, right? Miss, that's fine. We got another chance. This is what we brought King Gambit for switch in. Maybe get one more sleep powder off. Missed that one too. Well, dang it. Asthmatic, what's up, my friend? How's it going? Bringing Fluttermane in here might have been a mistake. But I only had Torkoal. So what am I going to do? Bring in Torkoal and just have it get killed? So my only option here is Fluttermane. This is why I made the adjustment. Dude, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that so much. Nice to meet and talk to you as well, man. Good luck with your prep. Good luck at Orlando. Feel free to hop in a stream and we can chat some more. Hey, Asthmatic. Stedders is a Utah local. Is there a way that we could get him in the Utah Discord so that he can know when tournaments are and where they're going to be? Thank you, bro. I've been working hard on it. You know what's funny is it's like I have like a monthly ritual where I like come down and I turn on all my streaming gear and I get it all like working really good and I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, this is sick. And like the stream looks so great, and then I turn it off and never use it. Setters, if you don't have a Discord, make a Discord real quick. Asthmatic is also a Utah local, and we can invite you to the Utah Discord, and then we can introduce you to people that are also in the locals, and then we have a whole section of just when and where the local tournaments are going to be, and majors and all that stuff. Okay, so I had to bring in Fluttermane here. I knew they're going to follow me, so I just go for the Dazzling Gleam for chip. And then we pick up the Indeedee, all right? Not much we can do. Have to bring in Torkoal. They bring in the Ditto. I'm forced to Terra. Otherwise, it's just going to be a straight-up KO. So he Expanding Forces. Ouch. Ouch. Eruption. Golurk. I think what I did here is I think I just brought the wrong fourth. I think I just brought the wrong fourth. And that's why... Brought the wrong fourth. Fluttermane was dead weight. Didn't help. Hardly at all. Okay. So, and then we end up just losing that one because we don't have any way to fight that. So then in this game, we're cooking a little bit more. So we get a sleep pad. You know what I should have done here though is I think in this position, what we do, instead of sleeping the Iron Crown, which isn't a horrible play, I think we sleep, if it's available, we sleep the Indeedee, because Indeedee's going to either follow me or Helping Hand, right? And so they're going to burn their first turn before they go to sleep. That would have made it so that the following turn I could do some more work with Torkoal. It would probably force a Terra on the Iron Crown, which isn't horrible. But it would just make it so that I wouldn't have to worry about the follow me the next turn burning asleep. So here they go Helping Hand. I put it to sleep. Good turn for me, but it could have been better. There's the Terra Water it forces. Turn 1 Wake Up. This is also why I switched. Was just in case it missed, but also I feel like I'm notorious for having turn 1 Wake Ups. So we have King Gambit in here. Good damage. We do 50%. Ditto switches in. Protect. And protect. I could have read that. That's honestly like... Because what is the Iron Crown doing to me right now? There's nothing that the Iron Crown is threatening my King Gambit with. I don't need to focus it. I should have attacked into the Indeedee. Because if I get rid of the Indeedee, I can get rid of terrain later on and redirection. So I should have attacked into the Indeedee on this turn because there's no threat here. And so I should have gone into Indeedee. This also would have damaged the Ditto quite a bit. It would have done a good chunk of damage. Instead, I go for the After You. I get a low roll. It doesn't KO. Luckily, the Sleep Powder misses, but I lose Lilligant. Okay. This is the adjustment. I brought Dragonite because Dragonite just feels like it has a lot more. He wasn't bringing Bronzong, and he's been bringing Ditto, right? So we go here. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't get the 5th, which is okay. Safer play here could have been to Tailwind. But it doesn't really matter. He's going to outspeed me. So I think Scale Shot was actually the good play there. Because even in Tailwind, he's going to outspeed me. We break terrain here. I go for the Protect on Dragonite. He Expanding Forces. Immune, Wake Up. Get rid of the Iron Crown. Okay. So here they are barely taking their first turn. I know I outspeed the Golurk, so I just double it. Yeah, nice. Good play. So there I knew he was... So this was a weird move because it actually ended up working out, but I don't think it was a good move. And you're like, Snooze, how can a move that works out and helped you win not be a good move? So here's what could have happened, though, is I went for the low kick on the Ditto. And if the Indeedee had just followed me, I would have just low kicked into the Indeedee, and then it could have, like, if they had followed me, I protect here because I think they're going to Sucker Punch. I read that right. But if they had follow me and I low kick into the Indeedee, they could just low kick into my King Gambit, and then I'm actually like in trouble. So I almost put myself in a position where I was going to have to start doing like these mind games, and I was not going to win. So luckily they go for the Hill Pulse, thinking that, you know, I'm not going to low kick into the Ditto because that would be a crazy move. And I think it was just a bad move. Even though it ended up working out, that could have gone really badly. Okay, so with that one, I'll skip to the end. Let's copy. Put it in here. Dragonite was a good adjustment. Guys, am I dumb? I can't spell. Dragonite was a good adjustment. Better than Fluttermane. Got more value from it than Flutter. Made a suboptimal play late game by clicking low kick when I should have targeted the Indeedee to clear it. Nice. Okay. And then, so that was pretty good. And then game 3 was just kind of like a washout, right? I feel like game 3, I just destroyed them. So the game 3, maybe they thought they had conditioned me not to think they were going to bring bronze on because they didn't bring it game 1 or 2. So in game 3, I'm like, oh, well, they won't bring it again. So they're thinking we'll lead this. But I've been leading Lilligant Torkoal every time because it's genuinely my best lead versus this team. There's no reason for me to not lead this. And it just kind of works out in my favor. So I go here, I protect, and I sleep powder. So what I thought they were going to do is skill swap, and then I thought they were going to Stone Edge or Earthquake Torkoal. So this is just in case it missed. And I ended up hitting, which was okay. And there's the skill swap. That I was willing to risk because even if the Golurk woke up, it is now missing its no guard, which means it can only Earthquake or Poltergeist. And I just didn't want Bronzong to try to do anything silly. So I was willing to risk the one turn wake up that turn because it would have furthered my game plan even if it did wake up. Here I just decided to clear the Lapras. I didn't want to play the speed tying game on this turn because if it had, we're gonna have the same speed, so I didn't want to try to play this after you speed tie game where I after you but they go first and I get put to sleep and after you and I'm asleep and whatever. So I just decided to clear the Lapras. It's the safest play. I go to sleep, burn a turn, big deal. Golurk's here, they forfeited. I don't necessarily think that they were in like a horrible spot because he has no guard again, but like there's nothing that the Ditto can do, that's for sure. So Golurk's AV, so who knows what could happen. So we'll add that one in there as well. Led well, played safe. Mid-ground turns. Easy cleanup win. Okay. Not bad, not bad. I don't know. What do you guys think? Does this team look like it has any potential? Like it's only been a couple. It's already been only been a couple best of threes, and like I don't know. It just seems like it could be good, but what's gonna make it great? Is there something that I'm missing, or is this team just going to be kind of just okay no matter what I do? Let's do another one. Oh no. Okay, first identify speed control, everybody. Speed control, we got Trick Room on this guy, Trick Room on that guy, fast. Follow me, Super Fang, we got Frangard. Maybe, but the reason why I'm using Lilligant is like so that I can threaten like the Lilligant Torkoal, right? Like the after you, this like, cause this is scary. People see this, they get scared. Oh crap, I can't just let him do this. Whereas like, I don't know if a Moongus would do much because the team's already kind of slow. Like I think if I were to switch Lilligant, it would be to the Hisuian form. But I don't know because I already have 3 physical attackers. Do I want to add a 4th? So I don't know. It could go, I think either way it could be good. But like on this, like we can go Lilligant Torkoal here, and I think I can still put most things to sleep. Except for maybe the Hatterene. It also is like a way for me to check stuffs. And then we're gonna go this, and then we're gonna go this. Incineroar, Lilligant. So this is basically like, okay, so what are you gonna do? Are you going to fake me out? You're not gonna Trick Room, right? Are you gonna Trick Room? What's up, Devin Core? What's up, man? Are you Steven Stone's dad? What are you doing in here? Aren't you like a president of a multi-billion-dollar company? I'm gonna switch to King Gambit, and we're gonna protect. Okay, that's pretty safe. I'm going to kowtow cleave, and do we want to, or do we want a low kick? Like, what are we afraid of here? He does have protect, so maybe we'll low kick and we'll heat wave. Ow! That's okay. So now we bring this guy in. Scale shot. And heat wave. Do we want a Terra? Yeah, it's not an easy speed sandwich. That's why I'm trying. I'm not like super adept with this team. I'm trying to like figure out like what its interest, like I feel like it has potential. I just got to figure out like how the freak do you use it the best. And so I'm trying to like for a lead like this with assault vest, my homie here. What are we doing? And this will hurt. Never mind, I missed. Dang it. That might have killed. It could. Maybe I should have eruptioned. Okay, so now what do we do? So we got eruption, helping hand. You know what he might do? He might just like if I'm him, I just Terra water and eruption hyper voice. We're going to have to go for the speed tie. Oh, he doesn't. And we win the speed tie. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Huge for me. That's big boy stuff right there. Okay. I think do we double protect here? Or do we just like protect heat wave? We got two turns of trick room left. Two turns of trick room left. Feels like an eternity. Feels like it's a million turns every single time. Okay. I'm not like super scared if I'm being for real. So we're gonna do this. Earth power, hot cha cha. Ivy Kujal, good night. I'm pretty sure that's just game. Yeah, it is. We're gonna be a little silly here. Okay. I was just saying, we're just going to protect just to stall out the last turn of Trick Room, and then we can just like leave Storm and Scale Shot, and we don't have to deal with anything. Okay, not bad. It was a little dicey there. It was a little dicey towards the beginning, trying to deal with this Incineroar. I think we're going to go King Gambit now because of that, and Fluttermane. And then we're going to go Torkoal and Dragonite. Did I do good, Devin Court? What should I have done different? Can you tell me? Oh, mama. Do we make a read here, everyone? Do we make a read? If they set up Trick Room, why the flippity dippity do I care? I got Torkoal to do speed ties. Let's go. Speed tie, yeah. Speed ties. Okay. Oh, the crit is very nice on that. Trick Room. All right, I underspeed you, so I don't really care. And now I'm slower than you. Which means I get to... Do I want a low kick? Or do I want to like give him a free switch into something? Good damage. There's the Torkoal. I could Terra Fire here. And try a Sucker Punch with a Dazzling Gleam. Is that safe? Does he have Farigga Giga in the back? Is he gonna Farig my Raph if I try to Sucker Punch? It's probably safer to just Kowtow Cleave, isn't it? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So now we Sucker Punch and Eruption. He didn't switch it in, which makes me believe he does not have it. If you have Farigga in the back, girl, you better hope that you win the speed tie. Oh, another crit. Elite. Nice. Okay, so what do we got? I'm pretty sure I just win from this point because either way, I'm either getting a Kowtow Cleave or an Eruption off. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just win. They're gonna go for a double, just try to stall out the sun. Nice. We actually played that really good the second game. First game was a little iffy. Second game, not so much. Okay, let's add it to the replays. Add a little note. AV Ensign was troublesome. How do you spell troublesome? Am I missing an E? 2 E's. The win, not ideal play. Yeah, game one was just kind of like by the seat of my pants. Game two, I recovered much better. Game two led with Ensign / Farig in mind. It was a solid lead, and I threatened both of their mons. Felt in control most of the match. Nice. Not bad, not bad. Let's do one more. I look at this and I'm just like, what's happening? Giga Drain? We got a serial killer on our hands. Giga Drain, Leaf Storm, Protect, Terra Blast with the contrary. Synthesis, interesting. I don't feel like Superior is bulky enough to use Synthesis. Safety Goggles, Bleak Wind, Protect, Heat Wave, Nasty Plot, cool. Stamina with the Power Herb, not Sturdy. And Drizzle. Okay. So I'm feeling okay leading King Gambit into almost everything here. Dragonite is semi-good. It helps me match some of their turns. It's good into Superior. Not really those guys though, huh? Maybe we go Lilligant. We could put 3 of their 6 to sleep. Dragonite, I think, is a better option. Torkoal for weather control, and we'll do Lilligant as a back end. Maybe we can position in a way that we could just use late game Torkoal after you to clean up. Helping Hand, Encore, Leftovers. Yeah! Oh, let's go. Let's go. Yeah! I'm not even going to count that one. That's so funny. Let's do one more. They immediately left. That's hilarious. Oh no. Oh no. Guys, it's the legendary Icy Wind Chien Pao with Terra Water. Usually it's Terra Steel. Terra Water Rapid Strike. Oh gosh. Oh no. Okay, so let's see. Lilligant, Torkoal is good. I don't want to lead Dragonite because it can just be Icy Winded and then picked off. So Dragonite is scared of Chien Pao and Raging Bolt, and rightfully so. So I'm thinking maybe we go Lilligant. Maybe we could do like a late game sweep or something. I think Fluttermane is actually really good into most of this stuff. I think King Gambit's not bad either. The back 4 just aren't great. I'm not really confident in either of these 4 Pokemon to take me to the win here once Lilligant and Torkoal get taken care of. We'll do Great Tusk and Fluttermane. I don't know. DT Chlorophyll? No, don't look it up. Don't look it up. Don't look it up. We can Leaf Storm him just for like into like Oblivion right now, right? Smart move. Smart move. We're gonna make it so he can't fake me out. Smart move. This guy's making good plays. He's making good plays. Yeah, good play. Good play. So now we got another fake out. Okay. Yeah, he's running circles around me right now. He's making some really good lead, good switch. Are we gonna have to try to like out switch his switch? So what, he just protects here, right? Do we Leaf Storm and Moonblast? You had to pull it up? It forced you to do it? You were forced to pull up my stream? It was like, yo, we gotta... Your video crashed. For punishment, you're watching this guy. No, welcome. You know, welcome. Hey, you know what? If the more people that have their videos crashed and YouTube forces them to watch, welcome. We're playing some mind games right now, bro. What the heck? What are we doing? I feel like we're just gonna... I feel like we sleep powder. Switch this guy in. Dude, this guy's playing great. He's playing really good. Dude, what's up, Adam? We're getting danced around right now. Homeboy here is schmoovin'. He's making all the right calls. And I'm literally all of them. He hasn't made the wrong call once this whole game. Yes, it's so much fun, isn't it? I know. Raging Bolt Balance can suck my toes, bro. I hate Raging Bolt Balance. He stalled out my son too, the son of a gun. He's killed it. I mean, if the Urshifu was still asleep, I might be in a better spot, but this has just become a disaster. I'm just kind of like pressing buttons right now. I'm not really quite sure what's happening. Leaf Storm might still kill. I missed. I missed. That would have killed, I think. I missed. I missed! Ah! Why did I miss? Stupid. He was dancing around me. He was going crazy, and I still almost won. After all of that, if I had not missed, I would have won. Actually crazy. Dude, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So here's what he does. Fake out. Nasty plot. Oh, he just went straight for the make it rain. Okay, that's fine, I guess. So now he goes protect. We're going to switch into Lilligant, and we're going to Eruption. Adam, I've been playing VGC since 2012. I started attending tournaments in 2016. Looks like a Joe team because it's Sun. This guy, oh my God, he ate my ass. Yeah. So the Bolt Balance matchup on this is not great. It's not great. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I've been playing quite a bit. Yeah, it is very like it's a team that I feel like has potential because I feel like we could I feel like it has potential, but I don't know. Oh, for real? I did not know that, Philip. No, you've never told me that story before. I did not know that. Okay, I genuinely don't know if there's a way that I can win this. Was I using my Ducks team? Yeah, I think like most of us, we all started with singles, and then once we found out about official, we were like, oh, okay, like I want to play the official one, and we switched to doubles. I don't know if there's a way we can win this. I kind of want to just Leaf Storm and see what happens if he does that. Nah. Yeah, I just was curious to see if he would do it or not. You never know. Okay, let's do some review here. Danced around me the whole time. Made great calls. I couldn't get ahead of the pivoting. Missed last attack for the loss. Yeah, he was dancing around me game one, making really good calls. I think he made the correct call every turn. I was able to finagle my way into like a late game where if I had hit my Leaf Storm, I would have won, but I couldn't get myself into a position where I couldn't like win cleanly. And then game two, I led horribly. Horrible lead. They read my lead combo and capitalized. Couldn't recover. Dang, yeah, got smoked. Got smoked hard. Dude, that's crazy, Philip. I had no idea. That's actually kind of cool. And then I went on to win. Wow, what a story. Yeah, you've never told me that before. That's actually really funny. Dude, well, you're here now, Scooteezy, and that's all that matters. And we're happy you're here. I really like regular Lily. The thing that I like about regular Lily is that at -2, it can still Oko Urshifu water with Leaf Storm. And so that's why I like it. I like that it can Oko Urshifu even after you've already used Leaf Storm once. So versus teams like this, they do have wide guard, safety goggles. Okay. Why? Terror Ghost. What? What are we doing? I'm just scared of Iron Valiant. Okay, we go Lilligant Torkoal. If Iron Valiant, then what? King Gambit. If King Gambit, Focus Sash, so it's speed boosting probably. Here's the thing with Tusk, is I actually really like Tusk, and it feels like I bring it and you're like, bro, this thing is insane, or wow, that did absolutely nothing, or like, oh, I can't bring this at all. And it literally only is because of all the speed booster Fluttermanes. When Fluttermane was mostly specs and special attack boosting, it felt a lot better. But now it doesn't feel as good with all the speed boosters. There we go. Yeah, I think ground fighting is like really good. Like there's a lot of things that ground fighting really helps with. It's just like, do the pros outweigh the cons? I have to use Scarf to try to outspeed Fluttermane, but like if they're speed booster, it doesn't matter. They're just gonna Icy Wind and then you're slower and then you're getting killed. Yeah, like it's tough. That's why I was like, that's why I'm using this team tonight, because I'm like, so the current world champion GIO has basically like called out the Utah locals and said, bring it on, I'll destroy every one of you. And so we're gonna battle him on Saturday. So I'm really trying to like find out like what team do I want to use, what seems best. Yeah, doesn't like eating wood hammer, doesn't like intimidate, which is why I have King Gambit. I'm still faster, thankfully. It does have protect. Crap. Okay. So what's my best move here? I could go for a sleep powder. He's locked, so he has to pick something. I think we just go after you, and I think we got to get rid of Arcanine. Let's go after you, and let's Ironhead. Wow, impressive, impressive. Oh, but hold the phone. He locked into Rock Slide, which means I get to lock into Rock Slide. Yeah, Rock Slide. There we go. Nice. Hey, that worked out. There we go. That worked out. Not bad. It would be like Saturday evening. To my understanding, he's okay with us like recording it and posting it. Panda, what's up, Panda? So I think like if I get picked to battle in, like we're basically like everybody in Utah is doing like a ladder tournament to see who gets highest up on the ladder, and then whoever's the highest, you know, the top 5, they get to battle GIO. I think everybody else is doing single. I'm doing double because if I'm battling GIO, it's going to be a best of 3. So I might as well practice best of 3 ladder. Single won't do me any good. No, he is nice. Like when I say like he called us out and basically said we're all chumps, he did it in the nicest way possible. GIO is actually kind of like a honorary Utah local. Everybody in Utah knows him and he knows us. So he's a nice guy. I'm not saying he's mean. I'm just saying he basically did just say we were chumps. Okay. Let's sleep powder and eruption. Yeah, I think it'll be really cool. Okay, please hit. Gosh dang it. Shadow Ball. Ouch. Okay, but we got an eruption off. So not a total loss. And now he's locked into some willy vanilly stuff here. So we're gonna Sucker Punch and Eruption. Because he's locked into Extreme Speed, which will hurt a little bit, but that was a good play. That was a good play. Going for the so I can't Sucker Punch, get the Moonblast off. I think it would have been better if he had Shadow Balled into Torkoal, but that's fine. Because now he's in a, but now he's in like a kind of a weird spot, I think. Because now he can either Rock Slide or Flare Blitz. He won't get to do both. I think we try to clear the Indeedee. Okay. Has he used his Terra yet? I forgot to. I forgot. I don't think he did. So he still has Terra. Double protect. There it is. We got the double. And he missed. This will I'm actually kind of curious if this will Oko. And he missed again. No, we didn't get it. Oh, dang it. Oh, what a bummer. What did the first one do? Earthquake did 55 and then 39? Oh no, where was it? How much did the last earthquake? Protect itself, focus blast, earthquake. Oh. Darn it. Bro, I got scammed hard, huh? Oh, yeah, I think it was. Just a little bit of a roll there. A little bit of a roll. But he missed twice, so you know what? It happens. He missed twice. I get a low roll. It all evens out. It's a weird spot I was in regardless. I feel like these are the right 4. It's just, can I hit the sleep powder? We hit it this time! Does he wake up here? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Check this out. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice when it works. GG. It's been saying that I can't comment, but GG to that guy. GG to that guy. It's so nice when it works. Okay, let's do some replay review, guys. Make sure you're always doing your replay review, kids. It's the only way you can improve. So let's see. Lily at Torkoal. This is just kind of like my go-to versus these Psy-Spam teams. King Gambit's just the safe switch. I learned from previous that getting rid of the Indeedee is usually what I want to do instead of trying to get rid of the Iron Crown. So we go for the sleep powder there. I could have protected, but I was okay if Lilligant went down, to be honest. So boom, we take care of the Indeedee. That's good. Here comes the Arcanine. He switches out because he thinks I'm going to do something silly, I guess. I was just going to after you and take care of the Iron Crown. So it worked out in my favor. I think he overread that situation. Got an extra boost here. One more after you. Tried to pick that up. Surprisingly, it didn't. But he thought I would... I mean, if he Flare Blitz there, then he dies anyways, and I still win. So either way, I think I come out on top there. Terra Steel, Moonblast, Rock Slide, Iron Head. I feel like I played that one well, actually. So for that one... Yeah, Scooteezy. I would use VS Recorder for sure. I'll show you. So you know passers, right? You know the passer sheet with the Excel sheet. This is basically just like a better version of that. So if we go here, here's like my hyper offense GIO team that I was testing. And it has all like your wins and whatever, right? You can see how much it wins, tell you your win percentage up here, your win rate. You can go game by game. It tells you opposing team, your picks, their picks, you know, yada yada. You go match by match. So this is your best of threes. So this is what I really like, is it groups your best of threes. Whereas on passers, I think it's a little finicky. This one, it's like very simple, very easy to understand. It groups all your best of threes for you if you do more best of threes. You can add tags. You got notes to the best of threes, all your replays. So I really like that it has your best of threes in here. Same thing with your usage stats, your lead win percent. How often are you leading this? And when you do lead it, how often do you win? So, which I think is really nice. Your best lead combos. Matchup stats. And what I think is cool is down here is you can put in Pokemon from other teams that you've played. So like you can click here, you could add Rillaboom. I haven't played an Incineroar with this team, which is kind of nuts. What about a Raging Bolt? Raging Bolt. Fluttermane. I haven't played a Fluttermane either. Ogerpon's fine. What's another Pokemon that's on Bolt Balance? Landorus. No. I haven't played anything on this. Urshifu Rapid Strike. So basically what it does is you can put it in here, and then it tells you right here, like your average, like what it thinks your average win percent will be. So let's see. I don't know if you can see that. So it tells you right here, like right here, what your average win percent calculation might be versus this team. With your team versus this team overall, what are your odds of winning? So I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, the UI is much cleaner. Move usage, matchup planner. You can plan your matchups in here. You can add a Pokepaste, your notes, color coordinate everything, Pokemon notes, calcs. You can count. You like Landorus does not live Moonblast in the sun. GIO will not live Choice Specs Terra Fairy Moonblast. Urshifu does not kill whatever. You even got a calculator in here if you don't want to go to like the multi-calc. It's pretty freaking good. You got your type chart in here. It's super good. Yeah, what's the easiest way to link these things? Can I just like post it in chat? Will it go through? Yeah. The VS Recorder app. There you go. It's very helpful, Adam. I definitely recommend using it. Okay. I don't know, guys. I don't know if the Sun Team GIO is what I'm feeling. After playing these few matches, I don't know if it's the heat that I need to bring to beat a world champion. Just from an outside perspective, what do you guys think? Like, I don't know. Something just feels like it's missing from this team. Like, the team feels like it could be good, but I haven't figured out how or what needs to be in here to make it good. Not I mean. So here's the thing. Like, this has been like some of my personal philosophy when it comes to Pokemon. Hold on. I gotta turn this off for just a second. My camera's overheating. So here's my personal philosophy. I'm still here, guys. Don't worry. I'm still here. I can add a. Hold on. Hold on. Don't worry. Hold tight. Hold tight. Here we go. It's like I never left, guys. It's like I'm still here. So here's my personal philosophy with teams, and how I found most of my success is the best players will always beat you with the meta team. If I try to use Bolt Balance and I play somebody like GIO who beat Wolf with basically Bolt Balance, GIO will beat me with Bolt Balance because he is better than me with that team, with that archetype. The goal here is to find an archetype, find a team that you are the best with. So I'm not looking at Bolt Balance because I already know that is not the team that I'm best with. There are players, Paul Chua, GIO, Justin Karras. They will be better with Bolt Balance than I am. And so in that mirror, it'll just be a disaster. So the goal is to find what team am I going to be best with to play GIO when he's using some form of Bolt Balance, or Psy Spam. Yeah, see, you know what I'm talking about, Scooteezy. So it's because I see a lot of people, like, when I was first trying to start, like, hey man, can you help me learn how to team build? Can you help me learn how to play? And they're like, yeah, here, have the big six, because I was playing in 2016. And I'm like, okay, cool. And so I'm playing the big six and I'm getting stomped into the dirt because everybody is better with the big six than me or have prepped into the big six to beat it. And that's when I was like, I think I would rather just build my own team or find an archetype that I enjoy, that I know I can be really good with. And like when you play me, you're playing the best person with that archetype. That isn't like some like standard meta. Like it's the same reason why I don't want to use Indeedee and Iron Crown, because there are people that are much better with Indeedee Psy Spam than I am. And so I'm like, okay, well, that's a meta team. That's something that people have prepped a lot into, that the best players are labbing. Same with Bolt Balance. So let me find something else. So that's why I'm looking at this Sun team, because I'm like, not a whole lot of people are using like Lily Cole. And why aren't people, so like people aren't using Lily Cole. So could Lily Cole be good? Is that something that I could figure out and be one of the better Lily Cole players or Sun players? Yeah, and I think you're like, what you're saying, Stutters, is true. If you like an archetype, why not try to be the best at it? If you like Raging Bolt Balance, by all means, play late Raging Bolt Balance and try to get really good at that archetype. But like what I'm saying is do you think your skill as a player with Raging Bolt Balance is better than Wolf's? Is better than Paul Chua's? Is better than Justin Karras? Because I know I'm not. I know that no matter how much I practice with balance, I will not be one of the best at it. So I look elsewhere where my playstyle fits better, where I can be more proficient in a different playstyle. Pelipper Arch, oh boy, you are speaking my language. Pelipper Arch is my ish. So Pelipper Arch, this was the team This is the team that I took to Portland, and I went 6-3, and then I went 7-0 in USPA, and I've gotten second place at a couple locals with it. The hard part with this, it's so funny. This guys, look at this. Like, you know what's funny? So this is the full 6 that I took to Portland. Later on, I switched Incineroar to Mouse because I just wasn't using Incineroar very well. But that's pretty funny that we run into like literally almost a mirror match. That's actually hilarious. He's using Choice Scarf though. Belly Drum Como O. Dude, Matt Greaves with the Belly Drum Como O. 2018 Utah Regional Finals champion. Check that out. He played that so well. Another Utah local. We're gonna go Tornadus, Mouse, Arch, Flutter. Yeah, that was a great one. You killed it in that one. Wow, down, down, down. Wow. So my play here, I think, is to just deny him matching Tailwinds. We're gonna go Pop Bomb onto the Pelipper. That's fine. Oh my gosh. Guys, we got one. We got one. Guys, we got one. Guys, one. We hit one of them. One. Guys, we hit one. One of them. Guys, we hit one of them. Guys, we hit one. Now I'm gonna punch myself. Tinglu Dozo. I actually did try a Tinglu Dozo team a little while ago. And that's actually pretty like fun for me. It's a pain to play against. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. So much damage. Oh my gosh. Amoongus. Amoongus. Okay, let's see. Let's turn it back on now. Are we overheating still? No, I think we're good. Oh! Hello! Nice. No spore for you, Amoongus. No, no, no. So now we body press and follow me. Oh, ow, okay. Perfect. Boom. Kaplow. Sludge Bomb into a steel type? You're crazy. You're crazy, girl. Elite. Wow, what a comeback from that old one hit only. 99% accuracy, by the way. That's crazy. I don't think it would have killed. It was only doing 7%, but the fact we only hit one is kind of freaking wild. You were using Tinglu Dozo in Regulation H? Dude, so, of all the Paradox Pokemon, of all the Beasts of Ruin, the hardest one for me to always beat is Chien Pao. And it's only because it has a Focus Sash. And I think that's really mean. Like, it's so strong. It hits so hard. Pair it with a Dragonite, and it's just extra mean. Okay, let's see what happens this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not bad. So he went for the Surging Strikes again. We're going to Bleak Wind. And what do we do now? Because we can't kill him yet. Okay. Go off, girl. Why'd he switch? Just punch me. Oh, okay. I guess it worked out. I was like, dude, just hit me. Yeah, we lost that one. Okay, so this Terra Steel Urshifu. So if he's going to go Terra Steel Urshifu, I'm just going to match the Urshifu. And then we'll bring in the Arch and the Mousehold after. Or should we do this? Should we go Tornadus Urshifu, Arch, and my Onamungus? That gives me some switch-ins. You think so? I felt like because they were Scarf in the rain, they would outspeed my Flutter Mane, and then I hadn't gotten any damage down on the Urshifu yet, and it was Terra Steel. So I feel like they would have just punched the Flutter Mane and killed it, and then I would have just had to like Bleak Wind Storm for 25%, and I think they would have killed me the next turn. What should I have done? Did you see where I went wrong, or what I could have still have done? Yeah, it was Scarf. Otherwise, I think I had a chance, but it was Scarf. See what I mean? Like, he should have just stayed in and punched me. So now we're going to switch to our own Arch. And we're going to switch to Amoonguss. We're going to do a double switch here. Fake out. Close combat. Really good switch for me. Really good switch for me. Because now we can Electro Shot. And we can Electro Shot and just Rage Powder. This will take out the Pelipper, which means we're going to have speed control now over him. And he's about to lose his weather. He's going to have to lock into Surging Strikes, because if he close combats, I'll just be able to pick him up. Yeah. The crit didn't matter. That's what I call an adjustment. That's what I call an adjustment. What I want to look at is this game. Where could I have... Where is it possible that I could have won, and where? So I think turn 1 I'm already kind of down. Super bulky Pelipper. I can't take him out with Pop Bomb. And Urshifu is going to Terra Steel. So otherwise it would be able to pick it up. So do I make the call here that he saw how kind of like troublesome Mousehold was in the first game and go, oh, you know what? He's not gonna go for it. But then that doesn't do me any good anyways, because then he just gets to punch, I Bleak Wind, and we're all square. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, we go here. Pow, pow, skip turn. Okay, so we bring out Arch. He switches. We go Bleak Wind and Electro Shot. We go Bleak Wind again. And Dragon Pulse. So he body presses. Maybe what I could have done on that turn, and I don't know how you like get to this mindset of thinking this far ahead or like what they're gonna do. And this is the hard thing about replay review for me, is like, of course I know if he's going to body press my Arch, I switch into my Flutter Mane. But I thought that he might just Electro Shot the Tornadus and kill that. But it does make sense that Tornadus is not much of a threat to Arch right now, but my opposing Arch is. So like if I had this foresight where the smart play here is to Bleak Wind and switch into Flutter Mane, because then it can, you know, get rid of the Dragon Pulse or take the body press. But I don't know how I would have thought of that personally. But if I had done that and switched, I'm actually not in a horrible position, because then here I have the option to Bleak Wind and Dazzling Gleam. So I think that's the play that I should have done, but I don't think I would have thought of that. Yeah, I think you're right, Adam. I also do switch between Rocky Helmet and Citrus Berry for Amoonguss, just depending on the team comp. For this one, I want Amoonguss to stay around as long as possible because it's the supporter for my Arch to like Pollen Puff me and heal me. So I went with Citrus Berry just to give him some more longevity. But on teams where I don't need as much like Pollen Puff support, I sometimes will go Rocky Helmet. Yeah, I think you're right. I think seeing what position I'm in, where I'm like, okay, Bleak Wind's gonna pick up this Amoonguss. You know, he can either protect or switch, and then of the torn another turn. And then the biggest threat to his backs were the arch. So I needed to protect the arch and know like, oh, he's getting defense boosts. It's so hard for you not to click body press when you're getting all these boosts. So switching to Flutter Mane would have been ideal. Yeah. Yep. And I wasn't thinking that far ahead. But I think if I had thought that far ahead, I'd switched into Flutter Mane. I would have had a better chance at winning that game. I still would have had to stall out one more turn of Tailwind, which I think would have been kind of hard, but not impossible. It would have turned a game that I will 100% lose into a game that I have a chance to maybe win. So, yeah, I think you're right. Okay. Dang. Oh, well, it's almost 1 a.m. for me, bro. I think I'm going to call it there. That was some good practice. We got about how many best of threes in? We got about 6 best of threes, 7 best of threes counting that last one. So, not bad. I don't know. The team has potential. I don't think this is the one though. I think we're gonna keep running some other stuff. Maybe next time I get on and stream, we'll try out the HO hyper offensive Torn GIO team right here that I kind of like. We'll try that one. Yeah, it said that there was some issues with the stream, that it lagged a little bit. That might have been what happened. What's up, Joshua? How's it going, brother? Okay. All right, well, I think I'm going to hop off. Thank you guys so much for being in here. Adam, appreciate you, my man. Stedders, appreciate you. Devincourt, what's up? Thank you for being in here. Scooteezy, appreciate it. Philip, thank you. Everybody who's been hanging out, everyone who's been lurking, thank you as well. I love you guys. So, and Stutters, yeah, get into the Utah Discord so you can know when and where locals are going to be for Utah. And then I have a Will Mega Kangaskhan be broken in Pokemon Champions video. Oh, I wonder if it will, guys. Ooh, is Mega Kangaskhan going to be good, guys? I don't know. It'll be coming out on Monday. So, got another one of those coming out. If you haven't already checked it out, I have my I have one about Mega Swampert and Mega Mawile. I'm kind of like ranking them all a little bit more in depth. So check those out. Have something to look forward to. And then, yeah, we got the battle with the world champ, GIO, on Saturday, hopefully. I hope at least I can give him a run for his money. We'll see how much we can, how good we can get in a week. Josh, is your first time here? Welcome, man. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully it's not your last, right? Hopefully first of many, Joshua. First of many. Me too, Adam. The fact that they're just like April sometime, maybe. It's given very late July vibes. Do you guys know that story? The late July. So for those that don't know, Pokemon a couple years ago was like, we will announce the format for the upcoming season in late July. Well, it turns out late July lasted about 130 days. Late July came and went extensively. And we didn't hear anything for months. Yeah, so bad. Late July, guys. Everyone's joking about that this is giving late July, and I'm so sad, and I hope that that's not the case. I think they're having a lot of issues with it that they did not anticipate, and now they're like they don't know if they're gonna have it done in time. I think they plan to have it out well before now, to be honest. And I think they keep running into development issues, and they keep having to push it back. So, well, fingers crossed this isn't just a late July and that it actually does come out in April sometime. But here's the thing, though, is they're scrambling, but they also announced the global challenge for champions. They announced that sign-up start in April and you play in May. So, like, they've announced a global challenge. They better have their crap together if they're announcing a global challenge. Yeah, I agree. I think so too. It would be astronomical. It would I think it would really put a black spot on Pokemon Champions, when I truly think that Champions can be something that's so revolutionary for the VGC scene that I think if they screw up the release, it could be really bad. Like, people are already like anxious and tired of waiting, and they already are like kind of being turned off by the microtransactions. But I knew there was going to be microtransactions, so I'm not surprised. I expected it, and it's actually, to me, fairly reasonable. But people are not happy. Adam, you and me and everybody else are asking the same question. How can you give us a date for a GC, but not tell us when Champions is actually coming out? Why do we not know any of the abilities of the new Pokemon? And how are we 2 weeks away from Orlando and we don't know if it's Reg F or not? I really think they planned to have it out in March, so that, like, early March, so that you had time to prep at least a little bit for Orlando. I even thought that maybe they had planned to release it on Pokemon Day. So, yeah, Stutters boot. Pokemon fans, never happy. Never happy. They hate everything. They hate it all. It's never good enough. It's really, really obnoxious sometimes. Sometimes it's justified. I would say most of the time it's people just being mad for no reason. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm crossing my fingers, because if they screw this up, oh, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good at all. That's what it seems like, at least, Adam, is they've had some serious issue happening at Pokemon headquarters, and it's just everything is on fire. Something has happened. I don't know what, but something has happened to the development of Champions, and it has pushed it back to the point where they can't even give us a date. Yeah, right. Yeah, I love how, like, the information they've given us on Champions is just the same information they gave us before. We've got the same information like 4 times in a row now. You live in Switzerland? Dude, yes. Yes, Switzerland. That's what I'm talking about. Home of the Swiss Army knife. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Guys, don't even get me started on Gen 10. Okay? I was literally like standing out of my seat. I was like legit freaking out. Oh my gosh. Pikachu. Oh my gosh. It's wearing a little hat. Whoa. Look at the water. Whoa, look at the waves. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Oh, I'm so stoked. Releasing in 2027. And I literally was like, my arms were up like this. I saw that and I saw the 2027. I literally just like, my arms dropped. I felt so deflated. I was like, why? I was like, don't even tell me that. Don't even tell me that it's coming out then, if it's not coming out this year. Like, that is so rude that you would announce this game looking as good as it does at the beginning of the goddamn year. Tell me in June. Tell me at the World Championships. I'm like, you're telling me now that like I have to wait a whole year, maybe even more, because it probably won't even come out till next year in November. Almost 2 years since the release, since the announcement. I'm like, don't tell me until it's the year that it's releasing. I was like so upset. I was like, genuinely, all my hype for the game vanished as soon as I saw when it was releasing. Oh, really? LA says it'll be played in Scarlet and Violet? Interesting. The plot thickens, everybody. Interesting. Yeah. Because, like, I know that when they've released games in the past, we've had games release, and then we've still played on the old games for, like, a tournament or two, and then we play on the new ones. That's happened before. So I wouldn't be surprised if, like, Champions releases already, and we still have a tournament or two on Scarlet Violet, and then we play with Champions. But who knows? Yeah, I'm stutters. Like, work on it in private. Tell me when it's not 2 years away. How about that? Thank you. Because now it's just going to be, oh, here's this amazing game, and we're not going to tell you freak all for the next 6 months. And so it just is, I am just really mad that they told me so soon. I'm like, I mean, that's great, guys. Cook it. Cook that, baby. Cook it in there. Cook that, but cook it and don't tell me about it. Cook that and tell me a lot later when I am not going to just like watch time slowly grind down for the next 2 years. Well, that's what I'm like, don't tell me in February that it's coming out next year. Tell me at Worlds. Tell me at North America Internationals that we got a new game coming. Ooh, yeah. Tell me then. Because that's not February 2026. Like, imagine somebody coming up to you and being like, hey, here's like the best thing that you've ever seen in your whole life. Do you want it? And you're like, yeah. And they're like, okay, well, you got to wait 3 years. That's mean. That's mean, man. I'm with you, Adam. I'm with you. I'm with you. 2027? My gosh. That's horrible. Like, yeah, I wonder how many of us were literally like, oh Oh my god. 2027? Because it was that brought all my hype just crashing. Because I was like, oh, Gen 10, 30th anniversary. This is going to be crazy. And then it made it even worse because I was like, well, at least release Champions today then. If you're not going to let me play the game for 2 years, at least release Champions today so that I have something that I can play and make time pass. And then they were like, and then Pokemon Champions? You know that game? We don't know when it's coming out either. Woo! Happy anniversary, everybody. For the first time ever, they united the community, and it was because they announced the game 3 years before it's coming out. Dang. Oh, that's rude, guys. That's rude. All right, dude. I'm out of water. Oh, I got a little bit left. Hold on. I've been talking for like a straight 2.5 hours. My throat, it's dry. So I'm gonna call it quits there, dude. Thank you guys so much for talking to me. This was a lot of fun. I'll try to stream some more. This was fun. Did you guys have fun? Was this at least chill enough for you guys? I need to try. I'll try to stream some more. Like I said, this week I'm prepping to fight the world champion, GIO Shinsk. Are you ready for jamming, guys? Yeah. You want to know when it's coming out? Yeah. April. Okay. Maybe. Freaking maybe? Freaking what? What do you mean freaking maybe? Maybe's not a day. There's no day of the week called maybe. All I'm saying is that when April rolls around, it better be April goddamn 1st. And then they'll April Fools us. Dang. All right. Will do, Adam. Will do, Stedders. And everybody else who's been chilling with me. Appreciate it, guys. I'll be streaming a little bit more this week. Practicing to fight GIO. We got to find the good team. We got to find the one that clicks, the one that feels good. So we'll work on it together. Together, we can do this. Okay. All right, you filthy animals. I'm going to go get some more water, and I'm going to go get a little snack. Maybe eat a donut or something. I have some donuts upstairs from the local donut shop. They're the cream-filled ones, so let's just say I might get a little crazy.